everyone, my name is Aubrey, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make your very own fidget cube. Fidget toys are great for when you're having a hard time focusing in class, feeling a little anxious, and really just need something on the go. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. The first thing you're going to need is some tape, a glue stick, some scissors, and a black marker. And you're going to need some construction paper, googly eyes, some beads and string, some pom-poms, a piece of felt, and some pipe cleaners, and then finally just some pop-out stickers. So for our first step, you're just going to need a piece of construction paper, whatever color you would like, and then you're going to grab a cube template. You can find these very easily on Google, and you're just going to print it off, and we are going to cut out this template and trace it onto our piece of construction paper just to make it easier for us to form our cube. So once you got that cut out, you're just going to put it onto your construction paper, and we are just going to trace it. So here I am, I'm just tracing all along the edges. You're going to want to make sure that you get these little flaps here, and you're just going to go all the way around until you're done. And as you can see, you might want to outline it with a black marker just to make it easier to see your outline. And then you're just going to cut it out just like I did here. And once you got that, you're ready to move on. So for this part, you're going to need some tape. And what you're going to want to do is start to fold in these little flaps on the side. So I did the one at the bottom here, as you can see. It doesn't matter if it's perfect, so don't worry about that. We're just going to use it to fold over. So I did the ones in the middle there, and then near the top on each side, and finally the last two at the very top. So now what you're going to want to do is start to fold your squares just at their crease. You're going to want to make it nice and crisp, just like so. So I did the one at the top, and then I just started to do the ones at the sides just to make it easiest. And you're just going to fold them. I did the one on the left there, just like you can see. So I just folded it over again and made it nice and crisp on the edge. And what I'm going to do now is this lower middle one. And I'm just going to try and fold that up as best as I can. Once I do that, I'm just going to start to tape the edges of the top three squares together. And I'm going to want to make sure these little tiny flaps are on the inside of the cube when I fold them and I tape them. So as you can see, I did the outside there and my flap is on the inside of the cube, just like that. And then I'm going to do the exact same with the next corner there. So you can see it like that. You can already got that box cube shape to it. Just like so, with the flaps on the inside. And now we're just going to fold this all up and over. We are just going to take this last piece and tuck it in as a flap and tape it. So then you have your full cube once it is all taped. And this is what it's going to look like. And once you got that, you are going to be ready to move on to your next step. So for this step, you're just going to want to grab your pipe cleaners and lay them out. And you're going to want to measure them up to the side of the cube that you are going to be putting them on, just so you know how big you want to cut them. And then you're going to grab your scissors and you're just going to cut them up into tiny pieces that'll fit your cube. You're going to want to grab your glue, and we are just going to glue them all lined up on that side of the cube as best as we can. You can also use a hot glue gun if you have a parent helping you, but be very, very careful. And this is what it will look like when it's all glued onto the side. Awesome, so once you've done that, you are just gonna wanna grab your string and your beads. So for me, I chose beads that have a little bit of texture to them, just to play around with when you're with your fidget cube. I have some shiny ones, and you can do anything you would like with that. And then what you're gonna wanna do is cut your string. You're gonna wanna make it a little bit longer than the side of the cube. And then you're just gonna tape one side to the cube. And then we're going to bead it on from here. This will just help so your beads won't fall off while you're making it. So here's my first little row of beads. I added a little bit of space so that they can move around for when you want to fidget with it. And then I went and I started to put on my second piece of string. And I got some beads. And these ones can just kind of spin a lot more, which is why I added these ones on. And this is what my second side of the fidget cube will look like. After that, you can go and grab your googly eyes. And for our next side of the cube, we are just simply going to glue our googly eyes on so that we can shake it and move them around. You can do them whatever order you want, but this is how my side looked. And then after that, you're going to want to go and grab your little pom-poms. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put them randomly onto our next side and glue them on. So this is how my side ended up looking out. I love the feeling of these things. Thought it was super fun. And then for your next part, you're just going to grab your felt and you're just going to cut out a square of the felt just the same size as your side of your cube. And what we're going to do is just simply glue that right onto it. So as you can see here, it's all glued on and just feels super cool. Next, you're going to want to grab your pop-out stickers. And with these, you just peel off the top. And what you're going to do is just pull that out. As you can see, it's already sticky. And what you're going to want to do is cut out with some of your construction paper little shapes. I did a heart, and you're just going to stick it on the back like so. So I got a bunch of little hearts, peeled off the little white sticker, and then popped them on to my cube. And this is kind of fun because you can squish it up and down. And that was my final side of the cube. So as you can tell, this is what my final product looked like. This is what my Fidget Cube is. And I really like how this turned out. So some other options for sides of your cube is to use ribbon or string, cutting up pieces of sponge so that it's a squishy side. This is a really cool feeling. You can also grab some felt flowers just from the dollar store or pop out stickers. You can get also these really cool stick-on fabric stickers. I got them from the dollar store. As you can see, they're meant for like backpacks and bags, but you can totally use it for this craft. And you can also just get random other stickers that kind of really pop out and just have really cool feelings to them, whatever you would like. And that was the last step in making your Fidget Cubes. I hope you guys had fun making them today with me, and I hope to see you more in future videos to come. Bye guys!